Section 3.5, Fractions on a number line. The number line can be used to represent fractions in the same way as integers. Fractions are essentially some of the numbers that are in between the integers on the number line. In fact, integers can be seen as fractions, which brings us a consistent numbering system. So we see that here we have the number 0, 2 divided by 2 is 1, 4 divided by 2 is 2, negative 2 divided by 2 is negative 1, and so on. And we can see that the numerators of the fractions count consistently to the right, starting from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and consistently to the left, 0, negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4. We can choose to label the number line with either improper fractions or with mixed numbers. Example, we'll look at 1 3/4 on the number line. So we draw a number line, 0, 1, 2. The denominator tells us that we need to cut these into 4 pieces, so 1/4, 2/4, 3/4. And over here, this is 1 1/4, 1 2/4, 1 3/4. And here is 1 3/4. Example, locate negative 4/3 on the number line. Once again, draw a number line. We're going to put 0 on the right here because negative numbers are to the left of it, so we need to make room. Negative 1, negative 2. I'm putting the negative 1 and negative 2 above the number line this time because the problem has given us an improper fraction. So we'll label with improper fractions below. Negative 1/3, negative 2/3, negative 3/3, negative 4/3, negative 5/3, negative 6/3, and negative 4/3 is right here. Section 3.6, Comparing Fractions. This chart should look familiar. We've seen it in a previous section. We use these 3 symbols, the greater than sign, the equal to sign, or the less than sign, to compare numbers on the number line. Greater than means to the right of, equal to means in the same place as, and less than means to the left of. Example, compare the fractions 3/4 and 7/4 using the symbol greater than. Remember that greater than means to the right of. So if we draw a number line, 3/4 would be about here, 7/4 would be to the right of it. Look at the numerators, 3 and 7. We know that the 7 is going to be to the right of the 3. So 7/4 is greater than 3/4. Example, compare the fractions negative 13/11 and negative 17/11 using the symbol less than. We think about a number line. We have 2 negative numbers, negative 13/11 and then negative 17/11 will be over here to the left of it. This is because as we go to the left, we count up with negatives. Negative 13, negative 14, negative 15, negative 16, negative 17, moving to the left. The symbol less than means to the left of. So which symbol is to the left of which symbol? Negative 17/11 is to the left of negative 13/11. Example, compare the fractions 5/3 and 8/5 using the symbol greater than. 5/3 and 8/5 have a different denominator, so we cannot compare them directly by just looking at the numerators. We need to find a common denominator. Common denominator for 5/3 and 8/5 is 15ths. So if we take the fraction 5/3, we need to multiply top and bottom by something to give us a denominator 15. 3 times what is 15? 3 times 5 is 15. 25/15. For the fraction 8/5, 5 times what is 15? 5 times 3 is 15. So we get 24/15. Now that they have the same denominator, we can compare them directly. 25/15 compared with 24/15. 24/15. 25/15 will be immediately to the right of it. And all we need to do is make sure we match up our terms correctly. This one is 5/3, and this one is 8/5. We want to use the symbol greater than. Greater than means to the right of, so 5/3 is to the right of 8/5.